All right, let's welcome in Trevor Maddich, Todd McShay here on SportsCenter, a college football analyst. And this Irish defense, you hear bend but don't break all the time. They've been bending a lot, haven't really broken, but they get a real test with the Seminoles this weekend. What do you have to see from that defense?
They're going to throw everything at Jameis Winston. I mean, this is a lot of confusing, goofy stuff with the most complex blitz package I've ever seen in college football. And we can take a look at just some of the things that Jameis will have to process when he faces this defense. Now, you've got 6 guys at the line of scrimmage, and he could rush. The safety over the slot receiver means that you could have a corner blitz, so they set protection that way. But while they're processing all that on the left, they forget that there are Irish on the right too. And you get an unblocked corner blitz coming from that side. This confuses protection. It also confuses coverage. Once again, lots of guys at the line of scrimmage, any of them could rush. Well, who's going to rush? Well, turns out that 2 guys that look like they're in coverage rush the passer. 2 guys that look like they're going to rush the passer drop back in coverage. That means that the primary receiver does not face man coverage. He faces zone. Instead of having to beat just 1 guy, he has to beat 3. He's surrounded. Now, it's a different kind of throw for the quarterback, and you can make it, but you'd better be perfect, and that was unexpected. Now, with all the eye candy on defense, who's going to drop back? Who's going to rush? What that means is that the quarterback has to get the ball out of his hand immediately. And you know who else knows that? The secondary. As soon as they see this, the beginning of the throwing motion, they jump the route because they know the quarterback won't have time for double moves, for long developing deep passing routes. And so they can jump the route and cause other kinds of trouble. Now, last year, Jameis did a good job of deciphering all this stuff, but this year he doesn't have Kelvin Benjamin to dump it off to, and this year his protection is not as good. So to me, where this game will be played, where it will be won and lost, is whether or not Jameis or this complex defense has the best of it.
I saw him against NC State.